Hello everybody, I am Samuel15 the Dragon Tamer here. Welcome to Pokemon TCG Online. And today we'll be playing with Flygon and Accelgor Flygon, whatever the heck you want to call it. It also has Dusknoir in it. So let's get right into this awesome deck. Let's go first. No, I'm going second. Probably. No, I don't get those freaky mustaches like people like maurex40 have. Do you guys catch that? I also said it, put it in his name, so he wouldn't feel left out. Yeah. Now my opponent's going first, most likely. And he's starting with Xerneas, so this is some kind of fairy deck. It's probably a tier 2 deck. Flygon, I would say, is like kind of like somewhere between tier 2, 1 and 2, simply because it's more of a skill deck. It's really what it is. Alright. Got my dual foot jumping out, so all I need to do is get a Trapinch and a you need a Trapinch and a Duskull, and then I'm good. Good. Trapinch. Get you on down there. What else should I do? Skyla for Lovable. Wait, what? Wait, what happened? Huh? Okay, there we go. It glitched on me. System glitched on me. I don't like that. So I can get my full 7 cards out of that each. And I will get another Trapinch. That's always nice to get. Another Trapinch. Let's see if I can get everything I need here, and I do. It's nice. What am I gonna do here? Actually, I don't have everything I need. I'm probably gonna switch into Flygon and just do that. Yeah, I think that's the plan. That's the plan. How many stuff are in my discard? Just 2. Probably gonna have to get those back eventually. I don't really have that good of a supporter. My opponent has yet to use supporter himself. Keldeo. There seems to be some kind of a bunch of fairy stuff. Alright, so my opponent can get some more fairy. Red. Well, it's not really going to matter too much anyway. I'm asleep. Juniper. DCE. Attack return. Probably some Geomance is going to go on. Yep. Add a fairy to both the Aromatisse and the Keldeo. I do not wake up, which would seem like a big deal. I do get a Shelmet in play though, so I can actually save my switch. And I think I'm actually going to do that. What am I gonna do though? I think I'm just gonna. Do I need stuff more? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna deck and cover and just get some poison damage out there. My opponent's poisoned, and everything gets sanded on. Alright. Unfortunately, my opponent has that stupid Russian ability. I never really a fan of that ability. The Fairies, now that my opponent's free retreat, can also attack me for 100. Who can now Rainbow Spear me. My beach is gone, so maybe I should have beach instead. Like I said, this is a bit of a skilled deck. Maybe I did the wrong play there. No, well. I actually have nothing in my hand at this point. The one thing I do have is freaking Sandflyer. I do know this, no matter what, my opponent cannot knock me out this turn. Which is nice. What does Rainbow Spear do? Discard energy. Oh, my opponent's not going to attack me. That honestly surprises me a little bit. But I think my opponent feels like he needs more fairy energy in play. And I honestly do not blame him for that. I'm going to get another tropical beach. Unfortunately, I have less stuff than I had, so I don't really have that much stuff going for me. However, I can max potion it, so that's nice. I have a float stone. I do have some stuff to work with, but at the very least I will be discarding a 1 DCE. Opponent's gonna Shana. I think one of the first things I'm gonna do is get crud. That's not one I want to see at all. That's like the one card I do not want to see. Ah. Well, my opponent would actually need to retreat, so that's why my opponent is doing it, because my opponent does not have free retreat anymore. I think my opponent's trying to decide whether or not, yeah, my opponent's going to retreat to that, Xerneas. I do not have enough, damage to knock any, let's see. I have 90 damage here, 30 damage here, 30 damage here. I do not have enough to knock out Xerneas or I don't have enough to knock out anything, honestly. My poor Flygon goes down. Do not have another Flygon to replace it either. Two DCE and Juniper. Let's see if I can get another Shelmet or Trapinch or something else into play. Darn, I actually have nothing to do right now. Trying to decide what I do here. I think I honestly just need to, try to get that Dust Noir into play. I have to free retreat to, Trapinch and sacrifice a Trapinch. And maybe get something else into play. Well, my opponent can't use X-Blast during the turn unless they, like, rush and retreat. Ah. Trying to decide what I can do here. Opponent's gonna. Oh, crud. That's really a bummer because, I mean, that truly is, because that just takes 90 damage right off my opponent's board. That's very good for him and very bad for me. Now I can't just pop something out of nowhere and just knock something out, maybe. This is actually a very bad position for me to be in right now. I cannot tell you how bad of a position I really am in. So we got a Showman in play. That's always nice. See if we can get another Trapinch, and I do. Alright, I need to get another Flygon in play. Of course I don't get a Flygon in play. It's never that easy, is it? It's not. Try to see what the heck's in there. I'll Duskull and a Max Potion in there, along with the Lozandre. Colress I'm going to take. Along with the Skyla. Just because Mewtwo does not get knocked out that easily, I'm going to put it down. I'm going to deck and cover. Paralyze and Poison. Unfortunately, Keldeo is a pain in my butt right now. I just want to get some damage on the board. Mewtwo will take some damage for me. Opponent's going to hit for maybe 140. Yeah, that's all big ol' Mewtwo's for the wall a little bit. Now, some of you may be doing, why am I doing this? Well, the reason why I did that is so I can get that Aromatisse off the board. My opponent's to be hitting for 160 damage, though. That's not quite enough to knock me out. That buffer is going to hit me for 140. My opponent would need a Verbank City Gym, not Verbank City Gym Inverters. Hebron Talk for the laser to knock me out here. Oh, my opponent has the Fairy. The Fairy Garden. So, that's a bit of a bummer. I don't know why my opponent's doing that. My opponent could rush and retreat with Keldeo. I mean, I would assume that's why he has the Keldeo in the deck. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Another max potion? No, I thought this would just be some random deck, but this seems to actually have somewhat of a theme going on. Opponent seems to have it. Yeah, there it is. My opponent seems to have it somewhat thought out. This is really annoying because all my damages that I have, it's just amounting to nothing. Decks like this really give Flygon, Dust Noir, Shelmet a hard time. Opponents to be hitting me for 140. That's fine. Ah, I was so gonna use Dust Noir to knock out the freaking Aromatisse. Oh, great. None of that freaking damage is useless. It is oh, Lord. I could get a Flygon in here right now. But why am I not getting any rare candy? Just out of curiosity? Just out of plain curiosity, why am I not getting any Flygon to play? I know I could have maybe got an Ultra Ball, something else, but retreat, back and cover. I don't think I have got this, folks. I really don't. I think I need another DCE. On the bright side, I do have a lot more Flygon damage out there. That's actually very important, because now I have enough so I can actually knock at something out. The only thing that would actually stop that is probably the max potion on the Buffon. Yeah, Buffon. No, not even that would do that, because that Aromatisse is gone at this point. If I have anything to say about him right now, I do have something to say about it. Poor Flygon. To me, come on. Come on. Fuck. Come on. Fuck. Okay, man, I see what my opponent's trying to do. My opponent's actually smart. He's directing all the, promote the Mewtwo. Got a Flygon. $20, $40, $60, $80. Yeah, $20, $40, $60, $80, $100, $120. I think I actually have enough to knock it out. First things first, Sinister Hand over here. Sinister hand. Here. Sinister hand. Here. Sinister hand. Here. 120. 130. 140. And you 50 damage on this Xerneas. Now I know exactly what I'm going to get here. Max Potion. Yep. And X-Ball for the knockout. Just like that, I've evened up the prizes, and what I'm going to take here, I think I am going to take this, and probably this. Alrighty then, I'm probably going to walk right into an end here, but my opponent has no way of knocking me out for reals. And at this point, I'm in a very good position. Isn't this like awesome? You can be like me hurried so far that all of a sudden, I'm tying with you, and I'm not that good condition for winning this. This is why Mewtwo is in fact in this deck. For people wondering why is Mewtwo in this deck, well, this is why. As a rule of thumb, if there's DC in the deck, you kind of want to have Mewtwo in there, just because Mewtwo's kind of just. Mewtwo's not as good as Yveltal, but Mewtwo is still pretty good. You know? It's not as good as it used to be when it first came out. You know, it could start kind of being good when, like, Blastoise came out. I mean, actually, no, it started not really being that relevant when, like, Black Kyurem came out. I do not think actually, I'm going to promote Flygon, because I do not think that Flygon's going to get knocked out here. I know my opponent can do about 60 damage with it, but actually I think I kind of like that what my opponent did there. Keeps my Mewtwo a little fresh a little bit. What is my opponent going to do? That's what I want to know. I would like to get a Colress or something here. Or maybe like... Actually, honestly, just getting a Shelmet here would just be good enough for me at this point. I'll just be doing 80 damage to me. Correction, sorry about that. You get that. He. Shutting down my opponent is nice. Alright, what am I going to do here? I kind of want to get that up. Do I want to end? I don't know if I want to end. Actually, how many cards left to play? Just 9. Ugh. How many Tramplets are in this card? Ooh, 2. I honestly don't know what to do here. Crap, I have to do something like right now. Screw it. Flygon, bye-bye. Sorry about that, buddy. I just needed this. And I'll keep it that damage here because it's going right back to Flygon. So, I'm just going to put all the damage right on the Xerneas. This is actually something you don't want to do, but that way I want to be closer to a knockout, honestly. That's what I'm thinking here. Flygon knocks him out. And what I'm going to get here, actually I'm just going to get an N. My opponent can rush in, but we need another energy retreat and only do another 60 damage to me. Which honestly would knock me out. But then I would just knock him out, respond with Mewtwo and kind of win. Yep, I think that's pretty much game here, to be honest. This is why Mewtwo is in this deck. It's so good. This deck can be very scary to play though, so be careful. My opponent's going to search for an energy or two. Probably going to try to rush in, retreat. Yeah, that's it. My opponent knocks out my Flygon. I knock him out. That's... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. My opponent would also need his stadium to do 140 damage to me. This could not be, this is not over yet, children, apparently. That Zandra. Oh, he has the dowsing machine for the fairy. Ah! It's like thinking up, this is pretty much over. No, it's not. My opponent still has some fight in him. Just like that. Alright, but I think I can still end this, though. Actually, all I have to do is pass here. I'm gonna end. Drop the DCE. Retreat to Shelmet. Oh, I thought it was Dust Noir. And GG. Ah, this was actually a good game. Back in cover. Sweet, I got a few achievements. Stunning! Ah, that was so close. Oof, this was actually a very fun game. Very close game too. So thank you everybody. Please like, subscribe, and all that nonsense, and I will see you guys next time.